gentlemen, welcome back to Tried Hip Hop Podcast. We're in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? Hey.
I've been wild.
My bad, y'all. We in the building. Once again, Tried Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And this is episode 249.
249.
Now we're gonna try to zip through some shit today because I got to go to work.
Yeah,
and we got a lot of shit to get caught up on.
Bills.
So, how was your week the last couple of weeks?
Well, how was yours, sir?
Mine was all right, and nothing special. Just working. I was working from home, but now I'm working at the office. So
Yeah, fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck them motherfuckers.
It's all good though. I'm still as long as I get my bills paid, I'm good to go. But yeah, I've been just been chilling, hanging out with the family in my spare time. Just binge watching movies and TV and shit like that. Which Howie finally told me about. They cloned Tyrone, so I'm trying to get caught up on that.
Yeah, we got to discuss
that. Is good.
Yeah, discuss that.
But yeah, other than that, man, it's been just an average couple of weeks for me. Getting caught up on the hip hop news. So, what about you?
Oh, it's been pretty good. I actually celebrated both my parents' birthday. I'm really fortunate.
Okay. Happy birthday to them.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? We might have, our differences, but one thing I'm grateful. Like I tell people, man, and I don't make this too long. Let me fix this shit first. Fucking
all right, hold on, y'all. We just gotta get them camera angles right.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Cause you just cut off But anyway, so like I was saying, ooh shit. See?
What happened?
Right there.
Did I mess up again?
Nah, it's just there we go. Now we're good. Yeah, there you go. Edited in real time. But like I said, despite our differences, I am fortunate that they both alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we have different differences, but you know what I'm saying? It just, it is what it is. But, I love both of them. They didn't, work out with each other. They're going to, one's going to another person and,
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, man, it happens, man. Most of us have dealt with something like that. My parents were definitely pretty much the same way. But, it all worked out,
Yeah, so.
I ain't so bad after all. We got a little sense up here.
Got my tooth taken out and shit.
Yeah, I know you was telling me. How was that experience?
Well, it's getting there. Actually, so I had my second to the back tooth taken out because it was, man, I bit into something a couple Saturdays ago, and that tooth came out because of the cavity. That took not all of it, but part of it. And so when I was chewing on stuff, it was cutting my tongue and stuff.
So it kind of broke off a little bit.
Yeah, so it was a sharp piece. So I had to get that taken out. That's why we didn't have the show. So it's still healing per se. It's not as bad as it was, but yeah, just PSA, public service announcement. Take care of your teeth.
Yeah,
you want to make sure you have all these shits.
Yeah, man.
I got all my shit in the front row, so I'm good. But you can lose a couple on the back.
Yeah.
You start losing front shits, boy.
Yeah, man. It's a wrap.
That's bad.
Once you get that, yeah. Well, yeah, man. So other than that, how's work been?
Work's work, man. Shit. I need to get a little extra job to, start saving and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, man, trying to do the school thing. I don't know if that's going to pop off because some shit happened. Won't get too much into that, but but it's a learning experience, and we'll jump back in there. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ride that horse, man. But yeah,
that's on that horse. You gotta ride it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But yeah, I guess we can go ahead and jump into the show. Get going here. Let's see. So we do have a few RIPs that we want to give. We had some people who passed away over the past week or two. So We had the legendary musician Sinead O'Connor, who passed away, which, she was Muslim. She had become Muslim before she died. So, I'm kind of happy that, she found, her path and, was trying to be on the straight path to God or whatever, not plugging my religion, just saying,
No.
it's good to know that she was at least, on that path to try to get closer to God. Because a lot of singers go the opposite way. They get into the drugs and all of that, Yeah.
If you unmask if you look at, like when they clone Tyrone, you unmask what they unmask, you go that shit too, for real.
Yeah, man.
So
I didn't get to finish
I'm
it.
not.
So we're gonna talk about this next week probably because I got about 75% of the way through. So once I finish watching it, we'll come back next week and talk about it. I'm gonna let Howie tell you a little bit about it, but me, I'm gonna give more perspective next week. But yeah, and my man's Gilly the Kid, or Gilly the King, I should say, he lost his son, Young Cheese, or however you want to say it, YNG Cheese. I'm pretty sure he just called it Young Cheese. But, so rest in peace to him. I hate to see that, man, because, your parents shouldn't outlive you. You know what I mean? You're supposed to, try to outlive your parents and, be there for them in their last time. But also, the actor who played Pee Wee Herman, what's his name?
Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens, yeah, there you go. He passed away as well. He was in his 70s, man. It's so hard to even imagine him as a 70-something-year-old. You know what I mean? I just, all I can remember is the young guy. You know what I mean? The fun. They're right. You know what I mean? You sound just like it too. But so yeah, and then there was one other actor I forgot to look up his name. Young star from I think Euphoria, one of those shows, passed away. So just want to give a rest in peace to all of them. So let's give them a moment of silence just to pay our respects. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. We always try to be respectful, to those who passed on.
Oh, real quick, going back to Sinead O'Connor, she was really one of the first that came out against, what was going on, with as far as like the child trafficking, like the Pope and all that stuff.
Molestation.
Yeah, she was like one of the first, and she dearly paid for it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just rest in peace to that soul.
Yeah, man, definitely.
At first, when I was coming up, I was like, man, this half crazy. But then when I started, back in the day, like old school YouTube, like when you go down a rabbit hole, they tell you shit.
Right.
And now I found out, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what this is and all this stuff. And like, she was one of the first to really call it out like that.
Yeah. I remember when she went on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. I remember when that happened, I saw it in real time and I was like, yo, I never thought she was crazy, but I was like, yo, she bold, because I knew it was an issue. I was old enough to know it was an issue, but I just didn't think anybody would actually go on live TV and yeah.
Yeah. And then the Pee Wee Herman, man, I forgot about the damn Joski.
The song,
the Pee Wee Herman,
yeah, that's the joint right there.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Brand new dance called Pee Wee Herman. Get busy, y'all.
Yeah,
that's the joint.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a classic right there. That beat is classic.
So we had to do that. I'm at to share it on the page, but I shared it on my personal. But you definitely gotta share that. So rest in peace to Pee Wee. But anyway, I don't want to.
Nah, you good, man. But like I said, it's hard seeing a lot of these people pass away. But rest in peace to all of them. We can go ahead and jump into some birthdays just to show some respect in that area. So back on July 20th we had the legend, Cool G Rap. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to him. Also on the same day, DJ Screw. Happy birthday to him. On the 22nd, we have my man Petey Pablo representing Petey Pablo. Yeah, man, repping for here in North Carolina. So shout out to Petey Pablo. On the 24th, we have my man Esoteric from Czarface. Happy birthday to him. On the 27th, we have my man West Side Gun.
I tried to do that.
I'm not even going to try.
That was horrible.
I'm not even going to try it.
That was horrible.
But on the same day, we have my man Tory Lanez. So happy birthday to both of them. On the 28th, we had your boy Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy Tell.
That's playing a whole lot.
Right. The Cancer Nation.
Dang, that's y'all niggas. That's Leo, nigga. Leo starts at the 21st.
The 21st?
Yeah, 21st or 22nd.
Oh, shit, that nigga.
He shared my mama.
Leo Nation stand up anyway.
Yeah, he shared my mom. He shared my mama's birthday. I said, damn, that's 22.
Okay. All right, so we'll claim him. You know what I mean? But
I better claim he stood up to Vlad. So far.
But on July 29th, happy birthday goes out to the producer Danger Mouse, who just did that album with Black Thought not too long ago. What was it, last year, I believe? That was pretty good. And then July 30th, we have my man, Brother Ali. Happy birthday to him. Also, MC Trouble on July 30th. And on July 31st, Little Uzi Vert. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to him. Right. So let's give them some applause. And some cheers. All right. So happy birthday to all of them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our question of the day, how we came up with a good one for us. What's that?
So the question of the day is Ice Cube, No Vaseline, the greatest diss song of all time.
Yikes, that's a tough one right there, man. We just saw them talking about this online. They asked Ice Cube point blank, do you think, No Vaseline was better than a lot of these other diss songs like Hit 'Em Up and Ether and The Takeover and all that? And Ice Cube said, yeah, he felt like it was. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what I look for in a diss record. I more so look for the cleverness and the wittiness that you can take to diss somebody. Not just F you a bitch. You know what I mean? So for me, Hit 'Em Up wasn't that clever. Hit 'Em Up it went hard because he just said whatever the fuck came to his mind. But lyrically, it didn't hit hard.
I think it was it's not so much the lyric. I think at the time, too, it was kind of dark. Because, really, it was, before that, those diss songs, usually, they were like, you didn't really know who they were. You didn't know who the artists were until, you might, you had your Ice Cube and Cool J that called out certain MCs.
Right.
But most of the time, you had to kind of guess, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing was the shock value and pop was like, this ain't no freestyle battle. Like, we really talking about breaking with y'all motherfuckers. You know what
exactly, I'm saying? Yeah. So, so Hit 'Em Up, for me, it was probably, out of Hit 'Em Up, Ether, Takeover, and No Vaseline, it would be at the bottom of the list. I know a lot of people won't agree with that. Y'all might be thinking I'm crazy, but that's just me. So, then after that, I would say Takeover, and then Ether, and then No Vaseline. So I will go ahead and say No Vaseline is probably pretty much the hardest out there. Now, I have heard some other ones, but they're kind of below the radar. I'm going to give y'all one to go study for yourself. Back when Kumo D and LL Cool J had a battle, in my opinion, Kumo D won the battle. I think LL got the popularity vote, but I think Kumo D won the battle. If you go back and listen to Kumo D's song, Let's Go, man,
Oh yeah.
He almost buried that dude.
Oh,
man.
he served that little man.
Yeah, me and my nephew been talking about that one. So we listen to that joint all the time. That's like me and my nephew's song.
But I was well. I even go like this. I mean, I would say no Vaseline. Well, the only thing is, for me, with no Vaseline, but see, I would give it to LL to the break of dawn because my thing now, cool. Yeah, Ice Cube said like, yeah, I got really, I dissed like 4 people in the group, but out of all 4 of them, not all of them were MCs. DJ Yellow wasn't an MC like that.
Right, exactly.
So really, like I said, and they're all in the same group. You kind of came up with them, so you kind of already know their weaknesses and strengths.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cool J really outside. I mean, maybe Kumo D, but Hammer and Ice-T, he didn't really know them like that. Correct. So he had to kind of get some stuff on the. So I would, me personally, I would say Break of Dawn joint.
So you think Break of Dawn is better than No Vaseline though?
I wouldn't.
See, that's the thing though. Now Break of Dawn is
as
a
far
good one,
on technical, on other technicality stuff, like what I'm saying. I mean, I would say if it's not better, it's damn near close. I'll put it like that because, like I said, Ice Cube, I give it to him. He did 4 guys, but not all 4 of them were MCs.
Right.
You gotta say that.
Yeah.
But and I will give it to him too. He did not have any help. Pac had help with not that he needed it. Yeah. And I'll give him that too. But they pretty much ride on the joint.
Yeah. So I mean, but you know what though? If you think about it, with Ice Cube, he was always known as the best lyricist of the group, even when they were together. So it kind of was their fault for talking shit about him in the first place, just because he left the group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like they almost brought it on themselves, and I think they realized that. You know what I mean? So if you know this dude is a supreme lyricist, you don't just go out there, calling him Benedict Arnold and all of this shit, and think he's not going to retaliate with no megaton bomb. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. For me, No Vaseline might be the top. You know what I mean? But I got to give Ether a close second, and maybe the Kumo D joint. But I'm gonna leave the Kumo D joint out because I know a lot of y'all don't know it. But I'm gonna need y'all to go check that joint out. It's old school, but lyrically, he was barbaric on that joint. You know what I mean? So, kill it. But anyway, so what do you think? Do you actually think Break of Dawn is better than No Vaseline though?
If it ain't, it's damn near close.
Damn near close? Okay.
Come on.
So y'all let us know what y'all think too.
Shout out to Ice-T though. Ice-T my nigga.
Yeah. But LL has always been a dope lyricist, so I gotta give him that. But I don't think he took it out of Kumo D though. You know what I mean? He can't. Kumo D just lost the battle because he had the old school flavor, and everybody was just like, "Nah, we want the."
Well, I mean, it's just like today. I mean, it's like Drake and Pusha T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be, Drake kind of represents, the way things are now. Well, I would say he did. You know what I'm saying? Because his time is kind of waning too.
Yeah.
But, people will gravitate towards him more than Pusha T, although Pusha T is the better.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Drake got the popularity. You know what I mean? Pusha T got the lyricism. He cannot out-rap Pusha T.
God, no.
But he's got the popularity. And not that Drake is a slouch. He's a good rapper. I'll give him that. But he cannot out-rap Pusha T. It's just not a happening thing.
That one line Drake had, the trigger finger turned to Twitter finger. Well, they ain't Twitter no more. It's
Right.
X now.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, when did they change the fucking name? I went to go on Twitter and they just said X. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did these niggas get militant? They're part of the Nation of Islam?
Yo.
Twitter X.
Yo, son, what's the J Mathematics, God? You gotta break down these words, nigga. What's the J Mathematics, God?
Do the 5% is on Twitter now?
Power refinement, my
nigga. You know what I mean?
nigga.
You tell me it's mathematics, so you know what I mean? X means infinity. But you know, no shade to the 5%ers
Oh,
or the nation.
Nah. We
just being funny.
Look, these are jokes. These are jokes.
Yeah. So,
the Elon Musk, I think he changed it because he had a company called X. And I think
okay.
Since he bought it, he changed the name.
I was wondering because I didn't know about the whole thing. I just went to turn on my phone one day and it just said X. I was like, when did I download an X app? Mm-hmm. And I opened it. I was like, oh shit, this is Twitter. It's like, oh,
yeah. So that's why he changed the name. So yeah.
Okay. But yeah, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think of that question of the day. Is No Vaseline the best diss song ever? Or can you think of anything that might top it? You know what I mean? So let's go.
Oh, that reminds me. So they did another list. Oh, well, actually, let me tell you. I'll tell you what. I'll get back to that. I know you're about to do the music, so let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
Get back to that.
All right, well, let me go through the music real quick. I got a few new joints that's coming out or came out. So, of course, we got Nas, Magic Part 2, which from what I heard is really good. I haven't heard the whole thing, but I have heard like 3 or 4 of the joints, and I liked them. I was really digging them. I was like, okay, Nas is still back on that bullshit. He's doing his thing, you know what I mean? People can't really deny this man is having like the greatest few years ever, man. You know what I mean? So normally an artist of his age and background, most people are like, nah, we ain't trying to hear that right now. You know what I mean? But he is actually dominating for hip hop right now. So shout out to Nas. You heard the Magic joint too, right?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
Is it a King's Disease 3? No, but I think it's a good predecessor to Magic.
Yeah, definitely a good predecessor to Magic. I'll give you that. So yeah, y'all go check that out, man. You know what I mean? Nas doing his thing, and I'm sure we're gonna get some more from him soon too. My man Bizarre from D12 just dropped a new album, HGG2. So yeah, it's a sequel to one of his older joints. And he got RJ Payne on one of the joints, man.
Nice.
That joint goes hard. So Bizarre is definitely doing his thing. And I always like Bizarre, man. He can hold his own as a rapper. You know what I mean? So I think y'all need to go check that out too. My man Tech Nine, you know what I mean, from the Midwest. He just dropped a new joint called Bliss. So he's still doing his thing. You know what I mean? Tech Nine he will wrap circles around a lot of dudes, man. Trust me. That dude ain't no joke with the lyrics.
Listen.
And he can do the speed rapping too, man. Listen.
Step it up.
I don't know how they be doing it, man. I don't know how they do it. We need to get like an album. We need to get an album with like Tech Nine where we get the speed rap, like Twister, Tech Nine. Maybe get Eminem on a couple of joints because Eminem can do it too. Buster. Yeah, man. Come on, man. They would kill that. So
I think the dude got something. Buster, Eminem, and Tech called Speed 'em.
Oh yeah. I have heard Speed 'em before. Yeah. I don't think Buster was on that. Was he? Was he on that?
Yeah, he was on that.
Okay, I know M was on that.
And some dude from Alabama. I can't remember. I don't know if that was B.O.B.
Calico Chris, I think is what his name is. But M was on that. I know Eminem was on there, but I haven't heard in a long time. So, but anyway, Offset and Cardi B, they just dropped a new song together called Jealousy, so shout out to them. Toby and Weegway just dropped a new joint featuring the one and only Steph Curry. That song is called Little Fish, Big Pond.
All right.
So yeah, and that's it for my new music. So, y'all got to go check out some of that. Toby and Weegway always doing his thing. I love what he's doing. Tech Nine, I'm definitely going to be checking that out. I haven't heard it yet, but I know of it, so I'm going to be checking that out. Bizarre, you know what I mean? I think Offset and Cardi B, I think that's a good thing for them to do music together. I think that if they're smart, they'll actually do a whole album together. I think that would be dope because, both of them kind of, are still in the forefront of this younger generation of music. So I think a lot of fans would really like that if they did that.